Have you seen this man? Jeremy Meeks became better known as the Hot Felon when his handsome mugshot took the internet by storm. Upon his release, modeling gigs and lots of drama ensued. From dating an heiress to working with Tommy Hilfiger, will the prison bay's good fortune last? In February 2018, Vogue magazine hailed Jeremy Meeks as fashion's hottest commodity.
Well, Jeremy just made his debut at New York's Fashion Week, walking in the Philip Flyn's fashion show.
That's quite the reversal of fortune for a man who was charged with gun possession and resisting arrest in 2014.
We're learning Meeks has a long and ugly rap sheet, in and out of jail since 2002.
That this is really not me, like, I'm not some kingpin.
Because we now live in an upside-down world, Meeks unwittingly became an internet sensation when the Stockton Police Department shared his mugshot on Facebook. The now iconic image quickly captivated carnal imaginations around the world.
This guy is hot, man.
There you go.
At least you know what. At least
oh my gosh.
Right?
I'm just looking up from my computer and my God.
According to The Sun, the mugshot garnered 75,000 likes, 10,000 shares, and roughly 20,000 mushy comments. People just couldn't resist those criminally icy blues. Not to mention the cheekbones you could use to slice provolone. It wasn't long before modeling agencies came knocking. On the heels of being released from the clink, Meeks reportedly inked a deal with White Cross Management. As the media worked around the clock drumming up nicknames, the Blue-Eyed Bandit, Jailbay, Meeks parlayed his unlikely internet fame into a lucrative modeling career. A year after making his New York Fashion Week debut for Philip Line, Meeks demonstrated his staying power by surprising everyone with a special appearance at the Tommy Hilfiger Spring 2018 show. There he went, sauntering down the runway in a baseball cap, sporty jacket, shorts, and hoodie. Vogue magazine gushed effusively that Meeks' handsome face was far too hidden by Hilfiger stylings. And this was hardly Meeks' most glamorous turn since strutting down from his prolific criminal past. Following his release from prison, Meeks also landed a way glam Carolina Lemke sunglasses campaign.
So, is it true what they say about you?
Which part?
That you don't blink?
I guess we're about to find out.
Jeremy Meeks is everywhere, and he's staring right at you, and that's totally okay. You're probably wondering how he's adjusting to his new life. Meeks has some good news for you. Talking to Male Model Scene, the reportedly still active Northside Gangster Crips member said, "To go from my upbringing and my world to this new career, I felt a lot of pressure to not fail. For myself, for my kids, and for everyone else who looks up to me." All that talk about how crime doesn't pay doesn't seem to hold much water these days.
There's been a lot of discussion over this next story. In fact, some don't think it's a story at all.
Is he cute?
No. So that's a lot of people, not me.
He's too thug for me.
Meeks has spent the better part of his life in jail, previously serving a 9-year sentence in 2002 for felony grand theft, a pesky fact that's often lost in the shuffle. According to TMZ, his rap sheet evidently includes corporal injury to a child because he reportedly beat up a 16-year-old back in the day. He also allegedly resisted arrest and attempted to steal pellets from a sporting goods store, a stunt that got him pepper sprayed by a security guard after he allegedly shouted, "I'll f*** you up." That sordid past sometimes catches up with Meeks in the most unlikely places. While he might be considered the Hot Felon, that doesn't mean he's necessarily welcome across the pond. In April 2017, after a grueling flight, Meeks was detained at London's Heathrow Airport and denied entrance into the country.
London don't want me here. Escorts.
For a long time, Jeremy Meeks was embroiled in a decidedly not cute divorce with his ex-wife Melissa, who doesn't exactly shy away from the spotlight either.
We had a really good life together.
In late 2017, TMZ reported that Meeks agreed to pony up $1,000 a month for child support, but he reportedly won't have to pay spousal support. It seems Meeks has also moved on romantically, and he might even be conspiring to move up romantically. He's now very much in love with Topshop era's Chloe Green. Sadly, it seems quite clear that Melissa Meeks' boo is now officially her boohoo.
What do you want to say to Jeremy?
Melissa was overcome with emotion.
Okay. No, hold on.
In September 2017, the Daily Mail revealed that Jeremy Meeks and Chloe Green were seen lingering around a glitzy event honoring Leonardo DiCaprio's environmentalist work. It was just one of several events the couple attended, and the press dutifully cataloged each and every sweet nothing.
The two were seen kissing passionately and sitting on one another's laps.
Is that even physically possible? Anyway, in regards to his newfound romance, Meeks told the Mirror, "I've never been happier in my life than right now. We found love, we're in love, and we are very happy." And just to clear up any confusion, Meeks wanted everyone to know he's not some garden variety opportunist using Chloe for her money. "I love Chloe for her, and if she didn't have $1, I wouldn't give a shit because we're so happy." Just chills. Ever since July 2018, when Chloe Green started sporting a rock that could inspire any number of thieves, the rumor mill started going absolutely wild. The beat on the street was that the wealthy heiress and the former bad boy were getting married. But the couple has played these engagement rumors very close to the chest, despite the fact that they welcomed a son, Jaden Meeks Green, into the world in May 2018. Let it suffice to say, Melissa Meeks had a few thoughts about that.
He's not even divorced yet, and you're already having another child.
Asked if he and Chloe Green ever planned to marry, Meeks told Daily Mail TV in January 2019,
In the future.
Meanwhile, Melissa got a smile makeover in April 2018, courtesy of Inside Edition.
Here she is before, and here she is after receiving the sparkling white veneers.
When her husband began traveling to fulfill his modeling duties, Jeremy Meeks' now ex-wife Melissa thought their relationship was going through a run-of-the-mill adjustment period. In 2017, she told This Morning,
People who are married who have been in long-term relationships, you go through your ups and downs. This, I felt, was just a new chapter in our life that we had to work through.
So how did Melissa learn of Meeks' affair? In 2017, she told the Daily Mail that she woke up one morning only to discover that a picture of Jeremy and Chloe Green was splashed all over the newspapers. The first I learned of the affair was when I woke up and checked my phone. To make matters worse, a complete stranger reportedly sent Melissa a photo of Jeremy and Chloe Green kissing, and they sent it to her via her DMs. Because this is the world in which we live. Melissa described this experience in no uncertain terms. I went into shock. I felt nauseated. It was like a bomb had gone off and my whole world had been blown apart. I thought Jeremy was working. Well, in many regards, he was. By any standard, the divorce between Jeremy and Melissa Meeks has proven to be a drawn-out, messy affair. According to TMZ, court documents from November 2017 indicated that Jeremy didn't want to give a dime to Melissa, particularly after she embarked on her aforementioned makeover journey. As TMZ reported, the court documents argued that Meeks sets a good example for his son, while Melissa gives interviews to the media and engages in televised reconstructive surgeries. That might sound a bit hypocritical, especially coming from a man who had just been photographed romancing his new girlfriend on a boat in St. Bart's. Melissa reacted with outrage and disgust, telling TMZ, Jeremy struts around on a catwalk in his underwear, and that's okay for our son to see. But my attempts to help shape my public image are wrong, as Melissa's lawyer Lisa Bloom told Inside Edition.
And she just wants what she's legally entitled to.
In November 2017, Melissa made quite the accusation on Instagram. My ex has already been unfaithful in his new relationship. I'd rather be alone and happy with self-respect than to be played. Fortunately for Melissa, new love will often blossom in the most unlikely of places, like this October 2017 episode of Inside Edition.
The 6'5" hunky athlete arrives with flowers. They're off to a good start.
I think Theo is such a handsome man.
After returning from an opulent birthday extravaganza in Paris, Jeremy Meeks kept it exceedingly real by flying out to California to pay a visit to his 8-year-old son, Jeremy Jr. Feverishly reporting on Meeks' every move, the Daily Mail noted his quote trademark off-duty style, which consisted of a tracksuit and gold chains. The tabloid was evidently right there as the two Jeremys visited the Commons to enjoy lunch and celebrate Jeremy Jr.'s birthday. Photos of the event were posted to Instagram, but they've since been deleted. So I'll paint a word picture for you. The birthday boy was doubled over in excitement as he ripped into piles of presents, including a PlayStation 4, Star Wars and Batman toys, and a toy gun or 3. And it looks like Jeremy Jr. can look forward to plenty of visits like these. In March 2018, a child support deal was finalized between Jeremy and Melissa. According to TMZ, the child would be in his father's custody 30% of the time. Lisa Bloom, Melissa's lawyer, summed up the situation to TMZ like this. The parties have worked together to come up with a reasonable child custody and visitation schedule, as parents should. That all sounds almost suspiciously mature, and our gut tells us the saga between these exes isn't over. Jeremy Meeks no longer wants to be called Hot Felon. Even though the nickname became the kind of branding dream that ad agencies kill for, Meeks simply doesn't want to carry his criminal association into eternity. Speaking with Gulf News in February 2019, the ravishing rogue said, "Labels in general imply that people cannot change, and I definitely have." Meeks added that the fashion industry gave him a newfound sense of purpose. It's a sentiment he echoed in an interview with Daily Mail TV in January 2019.
Life is good, God is good, I'm blessed. Can't ask for anything else.
As he told Gulf News, he hopes to reach the uppermost levels of the fashion and entertainment industries in the future, and he wants to become a mentor to troubled kids. As for what the year 2019 might bring, he was feeling incredibly optimistic. The sky is the limit, I can promise you this. You will see me in your homes whether you like it or not. Whoa, wait, what? Fortunately, Meeks clarified his quote. Turn on your televisions, open your magazines, and I will appear. Phew, we were about to hide our televisions. Maybe Meeks' next endeavor should be a focus on phrasing. Someone had better watch his distractingly well-proportioned back.
Another viral mugshot has led to another modeling contract.
If Mekhi Alante Lucky has his way, Jeremy Meeks will be yesterday's bad news. According to The Sun, this young man has already been nicknamed Prison Bae and plans on being even bigger than Jeremy Meeks. In September 2017, the then 20-year-old told the tabloid, "I don't want to follow in Jeremy Meeks' footsteps. I want to go even further than he is going and be even better. If you hope to break into the competitive world of male modeling, it seems you've got to have a killer mugshot, and Alante's doesn't disappoint. Those mismatched eyes, one brown, one Arctic blue, those cheekbones, sharper than switchblades." Lady Luck smiled down on the North Carolina native the day he was pulled over for speeding and arrested for driving a stolen vehicle. Something of a career criminal, Alante was reportedly arrested 5 times between April and December 2016 for a number of queasy crimes: breaking and entering, violating parole, and assaulting a woman. Good God. But as far as the fashion world is concerned, that was then. This is wow. The Sun reported that the St. Clair modeling agency has signed Alante, and he's already getting tons of work. He told the Tab, "This is a big chance to turn my life around. Handsome felons of the world, never lose sight of your dreams." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.